may be seated. Good evening and welcome families, friends, and guests to the John R. Rogers Class of 2021 graduation ceremonies. I'm Nancy Fan, ASB Secretary. Thank you to the John R. Rogers Steel Drum Band directed by Mr. Edward Hurd for the playing of Pomp and Circumstance. Please stand and welcome the John R. Rogers Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard, directed by Chief Master Sergeant Tim Tyven as they present the colors, and John R. alumnus Taylor and Amanda Belote, and our own Ron Crenshaw as they perform the national anthem. You may be seated. On behalf of my classmates, we would like to thank those that have supported us through high school. To all the teachers and support staff at John R. Rogers, you have taught us more than you will ever know. You have made a difference in our lives. Thank you. To the amazing lunch bunch at John R. Nowhere else can you find a more dedicated group of meal providers. You have encouraged us and nourished us, and for that, you will always be remembered. Thank you. And last but not least, to all the parents, grandparents, families, or guardians of a graduate, we would not be here today if not for you. Thank you for your love and support. At this time, I'd like to introduce the class speakers of the John R. Rogers class of 2021, Andre Ramsay and Kimberly Ngo.
John R. Rogers High School graduating class of 2021. It's been fun, it's been real. As we walk across this stage, diploma in hand, we seal the deal of the last 13 years of our lives. I hope each of you feel proud, accomplished, and excited for the next stages of our lives. But this feeling that is brewing inside didn't come easy, did not come fast. Let's take a look at our past, a past with a single story. One that doubted our glory, said we wouldn't make it, we couldn't take it. For me, obstacles plagued my way to this reality, like many of you know and have endured. But we had to decide, would we let these roadblocks restrict, or would we rise up? Rise up above the pain, rise up above the strain, rise up, rise up. Growing up without my parents sentenced to 25 years. The years fueled my tears, turned the gears of my legacy. Coming out as gay in this day and age, I couldn't change and I won't. I prayed for a sliver of hope, hope that hate protested, my sexuality contested, my expression arrested and charged. I was guilty of who I am, who I was. I will not budge, I will rise. Rise up above the pain, rise up above the strain, rise up, rise up. The day that changed my life forever, January 2020, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. A day in which hope prevails, derailed my journey, vision blurry, hurry. As I ran in the snow away from the only life I had known alone. That day I rose. Contested mistreatment at home continued to grow. You see, graduating class of 2021, each of our journeys may have been different, obstacles consistent, but we resisted. We retaliated, and we chose to rise up. Rise up above the pain, rise up above the strain, rise up, rise up. And on this day, I say to each of you, continue to strive, continue to fight, and continue to rise, because greatness is in each and every one of your strides. Before I go, I'd like to give thanks. Thank you to those that I call my family, my friends, and my loved ones. Carrie Doctorman for showing me true leadership. Brian Venema for fostering my passions. Jennifer O'Halloran for being my advocate, and Nancy Pemberton for making my dreams of attending college a reality. Thank you to each and every one of you that I've had the privilege of interacting with over these last 13 years. Thank you for every smile, every hug, and the laughs that we shared together. But most of all, thank you for allowing me, allowing us to rise up. John R. Rogers High School graduating class of 2021. It's been fun, it's been real.
I want to begin with a huge congratulations, and I am so proud of each and every one of us. This year is not what we all hoped it would be. However, I've seen so many of us overcome this year's obstacles like champions, and we made it the best we could. This class is filled with some of the toughest people I know, and all of us found that resiliency and grit to get through this year. But that's just who we are. Being at Rogers these past 4 years taught me something important about myself and about my classmates. Every once in a while, we stumble upon that question, oh, you go to Rogers. And every time I answer, I find myself defending this school like how I would defend my family. But that's just what we are. We are family. It's hard hearing people associate our neighborhood, friends, teachers, classmates, as poor, ghetto, dumb, and anything else than what we actually are. Often, people take a look at us and they think they know what it's like to be at Rogers, what it really means to be a pirate. They automatically assume they have us all figured out. When I look at us, I see strength. I see determination, and I see hard work. When I see that classmate that has to go to work every day to take care of their family, I see perseverance. When I see that classmate that's doing multiple sports, working extra hard to get that scholarship, to go to college, I see dedication. And when I see that teacher that gathers clothes, shampoo, food, notebooks for their students in need, I see kindness. It's frustrating that there are people that don't see this school how I see it. We are diverse, and that's what makes us beautiful. I've never seen myself as a minority here at Rogers, not with you guys. If anything, coming back to Rogers is like a huge breath of fresh air. It's like a home where we all relate so much with each other. Here, we're all facing our own battles. We are all trying to make it to the next day. And most importantly, we are all trying to be the best versions of ourselves to make the people with us here today proud. I'm here today, so hopeful about my future and so proud to be a pirate. Remember that you are and will always be a pirate, and pirates can overcome anything. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2021.
Good evening. I'm Lori Wyborny, the principal of John R. Rogers High School. I would like to introduce the guests on the stage that are with me tonight. Spokane Public Schools board member Jenny Slagle. Spokane Public Schools Superintendent Dr. Adam Swinyard. Reading the names of our graduates today will be Class of 2021 Counselor Mrs. Jen O'Halloran and Class of 2021 Avid Counselor Mrs. Kathleen Law. I would also like to thank John R. Rogers College and Career Specialist Mrs. Nancy Pemberton for the amazing work that she does with the Class of 2021. And our Activities Athletic Director, Mr. Aaron Braycheck, who organized graduation. And now a couple words from Dr. Swinyard.
Good afternoon, graduates, families. It's such an honor to be here with you to celebrate the incredible accomplishment that is before you. And I am just in awe of the two students that spoke here, and I know that they are a reflection of your hearts and your minds and your strength. I hope that as you sit here, that you're able to take in the full reality of what you've accomplished, that your hard work and your grit has got you to this moment. I would like to take a moment also to thank the Rogers staff, the teachers, support staff, administrators, for loving you, for caring for you, for challenging you, and for walking you every step of this way. And I'd be remiss not to acknowledge that your principal, Mrs. Wyborny, is heading off to a new adventure as well. And I would love for you to take a moment to honor and congratulate her. There is no one that you will ever find that will love their students more than she loves you, love families more than she does, and cares so deeply for a neighborhood and its success. So please join me in giving Mrs. Wyborny a round of applause. As you head into the next step of your journey, it's hard not to take in everything that's happened in the last year. Even as you sit, seeing the masks on your face, it's still hard to wrap all of our minds around how unusual and unprecedented this last year has been. And the one thing this year has truly taught all of us is that in every moment, there's an opportunity for a better tomorrow. And as you head down the next road, you will find success, you will find happiness, you will find joy. You will also face challenges. You'll face hardship. You'll face hurt. You'll face pain. And you'll make mistakes. But in each of those moments, there's an opportunity for a better tomorrow. If you lean in and invest in each other, invest in relationships, and invest in yourself, if you give grace, if you accept others, if you look for the greater good, there's an opportunity for hope to be a bright light for our future. And if you take those moments, good or bad, hurtful or happy, if you capture them and if you embrace them and if you lean in, the hope that you will project is something that could never be extinguished. Because hope is not something that you create. It's something that you foster, that you nurture, and that you breathe into life every single day. We are so incredibly proud of you. We're proud of what you've accomplished to this point, and we're excited for the future that is ahead of you, for what you're going to do for yourself, for your families, and for our communities. So congratulations to the class of 2021.
Thank you, Dr. Swinyard. My goal was to get through this without any tears. I don't know that he helped on that, but we'll see how we do. Graduation is the greatest of all the coming-of-age rituals that we have as a culture. It's the culmination of 13 years of education and that doorway into adulthood or freedom if you're the graduate. For parents, graduation is mostly a day of pride, but also a little bit of relief that after 18 years, you've gotten them to this stage because you know there were days you were not sure they were going to make it. But here we are, ready to move the class of 2021 through that doorway to adulthood. This journey is never easy, and for many of my amazing, beautiful students, this has been a rough road through tragic events, homelessness, family breakup, and let's not forget that this class had nearly half of its high school experience disrupted by a world pandemic. But what I know about teenagers is that they are resourceful, persistent, and hopeful little human beings who carry our world forward with their youthfulness. It is one of the greatest things about working with teenagers and something I will miss a ton. I have been at Rogers for 14 amazing years. And in that time, I've been humbled by the resiliency and perseverance of the students that go here. It has been an absolute honor to serve as the principal of the most amazing young people I have ever known. Year after year, there are example after example of extraordinary graduates of this high school. The class of 2021 is no exception. In fact, they are going to graduate at a graduation rate that will begin with a 9. Which is just beautiful. I'm going to talk about 5 students, not because they're the only exceptional ones, but because they represent what is so extraordinary about all the students of John R. Rogers High School. Andre Ramsay. When Andre was 2, his parents were sentenced to 25 years in prison, and he was sent to live with relatives. As you can imagine, growing up for Andre was not easy. But even at a very young age, he was sure he wanted to go to college. In fact, he declared in the 2nd grade that he was going to Harvard University. Now, I don't even know how a 2nd grader knows about Harvard University, but there he was in the 2nd grade, determined that he would attend Harvard. I don't even know what it takes for a 2nd grader to actually set a goal, but that's our Andre. There is nothing that could have deterred this kid from achieving this goal. Not his parents' incarceration, not being homeless, and not even his own self-doubt. Andre did everything he needed to do to get the attention of Harvard's admissions team. He took college-level classes. He was always in leadership in ASB. He was in DECA, where he was an area president and even ran for world president. I think they take over the world. I'm not super sure, but it sounds cool. So this was not just a dream for him. He put in the work that Harvard would expect. In December, Andre found out that he was accepted to attend Harvard University. He was, I know, right? He was actually in Harvard's early acceptance group, which is quite an accomplishment. Next year, Andre will actually take a gap year, which, believe it or not, is recommended by Harvard. He will be living in Boston and working for a cryptocurrency firm, then will attend Harvard University on full scholarship in the fall of 2022 and plans to study business administration and government. Diani Saijan Pascal. Diani's heritage goes back many generations. She is a Coeur d'Alene tribe member on her father's side and a Spokane tribe member on her mother's side. Her life has been deeply rooted in her indigenous ways, from dancing at powwows as a child to drumming here at Rogers with other indigenous students. Diani is very proud of her heritage and has learned her native language of Salish, understands the connection of Mother Earth to drumming and dancing, but would have liked to see more added to American history classes that reflect the cultures of indigenous people. Good advice on her part. Right? Diani has an interest in basketball as well. She's played all 4 years here at Rogers. In those years, she has grown from a shy, quiet player to an aggressive guard who is also the team leader. Her positive, poised effect on the court is something her teammates depend upon. Most likely, she gets that leadership from her mother, who, while raising 2 children on her own, completed a social work degree at Gonzaga University. This is something that Diani is very proud of and has tons of admiration for her mother as a result. Next year, Diani would like to continue playing basketball at a community college and would like to study environmental science so that she can preserve nature as her ancestors did. If that doesn't work out, she's going to try the United States Air Force. Gunnar Decosta. During his 8th grade year, Gunnar sent me an email stating that he wanted to know if he could graduate in 3 years. I was impressed that an 8th grader was advocating for himself in such a confident way. I met with Gunnar and his mom a few weeks later to discuss the possibility of graduating early. I found out that he wanted to be a surgeon, which carries an extra 8 years of college beyond the original 4 of undergrad work, and Gunnar wanted to get going on it as soon as possible. We created a schedule that squashed 24 credits into 3 years. In his first year of high school, Gunnar took 8 classes. 4 of them were honors classes, and he took both 9th grade and 10th grade English. Imagine all the essays that poor kid wrote that year. Again, in his sophomore year, he took 8 classes, 4 that were advanced placement classes. But something happened in his sophomore year. He met a girl. Yeah. The beautiful Nancy Fan. Gunnar was also in my advisory class, and I remember him wanting to talk to me about his schedule for the next year. When we talked, he said, and I quote, "In the 8th grade, I did not think high school would be any fun, so I thought I should just get through it as fast as possible. But actually, high school is really fun, so can I stay for 4 years?" And he did, graduating tonight with his cohort class. Next year, Gunnar will attend Washington State University. Oddly, Nancy is also going there, and plans to study pre-med, eventually becoming a surgeon. Jaden Rice. Anyone who knows Jaden knows that this is a confident, assured young man with an outstanding sense of humor. He has been an incredible athlete for us in football and wrestling, working hard to achieve his goals. Jaden's biological father has not been in his life much. He has seen him maybe 7 or 8 times, but luckily he is close to his paternal grandparents. Jaden's mother, Avirel, has done many jobs to keep her 2 sons with basic necessities, went to college, completed a degree in business, owned her own business, all while raising 2 boys. Jaden attended 4 elementaries in 6 years, 3 elementaries in 3 years, and as life settled down for his family, he attended all 4 years here at Rogers. You would never know any of that was part of Jaden's life. He had excellent attendance at school. He got good enough grades at school and was very successful in athletics and was a happy kid who was always fun to be around. He once told me that his mother was awesome. Not many teenagers actually admit that, so I asked him to describe his mom. And he said, yeah, we had hardships, but one thing I always knew was my mom loved me and cared for me. Averell, you've done a great job with that boy. Good job. In the fall, Jaden will attend Eastern Washington University and will study to be a veterinarian. Carlos Matthews. I remember Carlos as a freshman. He was a runner, not the cross country out in the track type, in the hall type. He ran everywhere. He was constantly being told to slow down and walk. And he would slow down just long enough to give us that huge, gregarious smile of his. And I am sure as soon as we were out of sight, he went right back to running. Carlos is one of those kids that never really got into trouble, but he managed to find himself in the student service office pretty often as a freshman and sophomore, mostly for talking too much or not paying attention or disrupting class or something silly like that. And there were times where we wondered, would he ever grow up? And you know what? He did. In the last 2 years, it's amazing the difference in Carlos. For one, he quit running. That was good. In his junior and senior year, I don't think he's been sent to the student office ever. He was doing well in his classes and, of course, still has that amazing smile. But then tragedy struck his family. His father, Carlos Sr., contracted COVID and passed away on May 11th. Carlos and his family are devastated, of course. Carlos Sr. was a giant of a man whose personality was bigger than life, and he will be missed terribly by his family. With just weeks to graduation, this could sink a student. But Carlos's classmates were not going to let that happen, and he knew that his dad expected him to graduate and continue living. Carlos has continued to play basketball, his teammates and coaches providing him the needed support to continue in spite of losing his dad. Carlos will attend Spokane Community College and wants to study business. Meanwhile, he is very interested in trading in the stock market and eventually wants to make that his job. Our school crest says, Familia Sumus, we are family. And that is exactly what John R. Rogers is, a family. So class of 2021, this is what you can learn from your family. From Andre, dream big. Dreams can and will come true with effort. From Diani, know your heritage. You can learn much from your elders. From Gunnar, be your own best advocate. You are enough. From Jaden, appreciate what you do have. And from Carlos, know that life is never perfect and you must continue on. And know that no matter where we go, we are family. It is now my privilege to certify that each member of the class of 2021 receiving a diploma has met all the requirements of the state of Washington and all other requirements established by the local board of directors and is therefore eligible to be graduated from John R. Rogers High School and Spokane Public Schools.
Sure. Good. Okay. Mariah McNew. Kimberly No. Nancy Fan. Andre Ramsay. Ali Aboud. GM Akalong. Amina Al-Shamardi.
Haley Ray Anderson. Haley Lynn Anderson.
Maya Anderson. Dante Angel. Delane Broom. Athena Apodaca. Jaden Apolloni. Mary Jingle Arsenis. Aiden Armstrong. Jesse Atwood. Shannon Fitzgerald.
Nicole Aubrey. Patsy Aubrey.
Emily Adong. Monica Austin. Damian Barber. Lavana Bates. Anna Batrak. Haley Bear. Elijah Belgard. Jacqueline Bernal. John Bima.
Abby Blackwell.
Luther Blaylock V. Nikolai Bobrovnikov. Mackenzie Bradley. Abraham Branage. Philip Brannis.
Emmanuel Brantley.
Joy Bryan. Selena Brito. Maz Brophy.
Samantha Brown Rigsby.
Ashlyn Brousseau.
Ellie Burgess.
Thomas Burton. David Callahan. Marcus Carlisle. Jeremiah Carr. Felicity Case.
Christopher Chapman. Ajani Chapman Egbert.
Katie Christensen. Emma Clary. Tressa Coffey. Braden Cook. Destiny Cosner. Charlie Corville. Cesar Covarrubias. Julissa Covarrubias. Macy Crawford.
Aliana Crespo.
Michelle Cruz Silva. Gunnar Decosta.
Christina De Jose.
Nathaniel Daly. Keisha Monique Rose Davis. William DePark. Ruby Lynn DeBrum.
Angelique Dedkove.
Haley Dinbroder.
Sydney Densmore.
Star Desarn.
Jacqueline Diaz.
Tony Deep. Kinnear Digno. Skylar Doan. Ladavius Dunlap. Rainey Elathorpe. Miriam Fakhreddine. Corden Foster.
Amari Franz. Kylie Freeland.
Ryan Garvin.
Emily Gomez. Journey Gooch. Lazaria Grayson. Chasen Green.
Essence Griffey.
Daniel Grisham.
Shaniel Ray Gibb. Bobbin Garoong. Nishal Garoong.
Katie Hagedorn.
John Wynn Hansen. All right. Mackenzie Hansen. Justin Harris. Braden Heffling. Colin Hendrickson. Jose Hernandez. Natalie Hernandez. Cameron Hildy.
Riley Hilker.
Hunter Holcomb.
Riley Holland. Haley Hooks.
Kendra Hoyt. Anaya Humphreys.
Sky Hunter.
Saigon Hewen. Sorry. Ringo Jack. Michael Jennings.
Casey Jeske.
Ricardo Jimenez. Joseph Chisholm. Kapuanani Joel. Rancelina Joel. Johari Kakanga.
Chloe Carbon.
GM Karong.
Stephen King.
Neon Kobani.
Roman Krukovich.
Carl Lakadrick. Tanalyn Lalimo.
Ryan Lamb.
Mark Lamont. Andrea Lang.
Micah LaSalle.
Joshua Lauk. Joseph Lawrence. Austin Leeper.
Leah Lamari.
Caleb Lemon. Tangi Lewis. Riley Lindstrom. Christine Liverman. Jefferson Locott.
Adon Lopez.
Aiden Marr.
Adadric Malolo.
Edley Murphy. Janae Martinez. Dallas Masoner.
Rihanna Mate.
Carlos Matthews. Riley McGee. Jeremiah McKibben. Joshua McKibben.
Raven Michelle. Abisai Michelle Rodriguez.
Mikio. Wesley Miller. Anastasia Monks. Amari Moore. Tyson Moore. Alexander Moose. Carter Morgan. Keegan Moses. Rashawn Moultrie.
Joshua Mua.
Jacob Mole. Joshua Mole. Navarro Newkirk. Destiny Murphy. Tammy Wing. Tien Wing. Kim Nieto. Naki Rutiman Nema. Yasmin Nunez Guzman. Nui Nije Esperance. Megan Oliver. Danielle Olson.
Serena Para Trevino.
Zachary Partridge.
Uriah Patterson.
Matthew Patton. Cassandra Pelly. Leanne Pepion.
Audrey Perrier.
Aaliyah Peterson. Megan Peterson. Kayla Pham.
Shanice Picard. Jalen Proctor. Simona Prutianu. Hannah Radford.
Gage Ramos.
Emily Ricano. Kai Rayner.
Edward Reynolds. Jaden Rice.
Kioselin Rilamito.
Giselle Roberts. Brashawn Robinson. All right, Brashawn. Nathan Rodriguez. Timbo Rubin.
Danny Rupp.
Roseme Solomon. Jael Sam. Gordon Sampson. It's you. Destiny Sandbergen. Diana Sandham. Aaron Saunders. Austin Saunders. Macy Schultz. Riley Scott.
Jordan Searles.
Owen Searles. Bradley Schaefer.
Ariana Shapwell. Natalie Shotsky.
Keegan Shove. Diani Sijan Pascal. Natalia Silk. Josias Silva Mejia. Austin Smith. Bailey Smith. Areli Solano Castaneda. Jenna Staker.
Derek Stepp.
Caleb Swazo. Greg Swedberg.
Isaac Sweeney. Rosalianne Tartillos.
Emily Tillette. Jaden Tinkham.
Anastasia Tushinko.
Diana Tran. Ethan Tran. James Trent Ayala.
Anton Turin.
Peter Wayno. Umatone Wase Faraha. Maria Valdivinos. Maya Vandement. Jabez Vang. Nancy Vo.
Maslin Freakin Bruss. Jenna Vu. Annika Walker. Dontasia Walker O'Neill.
Madison Walgren. Cheyenne Watts. Dalton Wetmore. Emily Whipple. Jakaya Wilder. Christian Winans. Gracie Yates. Ching Yang. Dakota Ziegler. Brandon Zimmerman. And lastly, in memory of Macy Zenishek.
Graduates, stand up.